of it. What size tent for reference?
I'm going to harvest some of the kale, which I've just done here, by getting some of the big stems, cutting them off, and making sure you leave these younger ones here, if you can see, and then they'll carry on growing. And we'll get some more harvest. And I'm going to take some of the green one from over here. You can see this is the purple kale. So this is the green kale. There we go. This afternoon I'm going to be planting some garlic. This is garlic germador, as you can see from a local hardware shop. You can plant anywhere between September and December, and you should get your harvest in June of next year. The idea being you plant 1 inch deep, 6 inches apart. Make sure your soil is fertile and well drained. So I'm just going to split these two bulbs up and see how many we're going to get. So we've got 21 cloves out of these 2 bulbs. I've sown 1 row already, as you can see, so I'm just going to pop the rest in now. So one tip, always remember to label what you've planted, and I've just started a little notebook until I can get a gardener's diary. Now is a good time to start planting some garlic. So about 10 days ago I put the germador in, so today I'm going to put this garlic allium sativum casablanca. It says harvest by June, and it tells you exactly what to do on the back of the cardboard. Plant September to December, 6 inches apart, in full sun, planting depth of 1 inch. So I'm just going to go and prepare some ground and get it in. So garlic is really easy to plant in the ground. All you do is get one of these bulbs, split them, and that is ready to go in the ground. So I have prepared the holes for each of the cloves, and I'm just going to get them in now. So these are now in about 1 inch deep. I'm going to cover these over, and hopefully within a couple of weeks we will start to see them sprouting up. Here's another good buy from Wilko's, £2.50, 50 onions collection mixed. Plant between now and December, harvest in July. These are probably snowball, maybe red baron, and there could be Stuttgarter, but it doesn't actually say on the packet. So this is another buy from Wilko's, 50 red onions. Plant them 6 inches apart, about 1 inch deep. I'm just using one of these dibbers to get them in the ground. Really easy to grow, and you should start to see them in a few weeks' time just coming through. There we go. So my 50 collection Wilko's red, yellow and white onions are all now in. All I need to do is cover them over. So today I'm also going to be planting some spring onions. These will grow over the winter and they should be ready probably mid to late spring. This variety is White Lisbon. Really easy to grow. Just drop some seeds into these little module trays into the greenhouse, and in a few 3-4 weeks they should look something like this. You plant them 2 centimetres apart, and you dig a hole just enough, if you look down here, just to cover that root ball for over the winter, and keep an eye on, make sure they don't dry out. And your rows want to be about 15 centimetres apart. So I'm thinking with this, most of this soil, we should get them all in. Here goes. Here are the Pentland Javelin potatoes we put in August bank holiday. You can see they're already coming up, but because the weather's just starting to turn now, just getting a little bit cooler in the evenings and the mornings, I'm going to cover these up, which is what I've done to these 2 rows here. So these are the leeks, probably one of the first things I think I would have planted earlier in the year. Some of them are looking really large now, so I think what I'm going to do is dig 1 or 2 up, take them home and see how they look. What you don't want to do is damage the actual crop, so I'm just going to use a fork to gently tease them out. So this is one of the leeks I'm going to try and dig out now. You can see on some of the leaves what looks like rust. You need to do some research on that, or apparently you just need to cut those bits away. What we're going to be looking for, because we don't want, is maggots inside. So just going to gently tease this one out and see what we can come up with. There we go. Pull that back. See whether we've got any insects in here. So far, so good. So I'm going to check out my sweet corn because I reckon some of this is going to be ready. See this one here? It's gone brown. This is the female part of the plant. So if you pull some of the leaves back, you should see that it's nice and yellow. There we go. So we're just going to pull that off. There we go. Could be ready. Again, it's gone brown on the end. You can peel a bit back. Take a look. Look at that look. There we go. Pull down and twist. Excellent. It's ready. So pull down and twist. Look at that bit at the end. Look at that look. Wonderful. So here is one of the cobs. It looks like it's ready because it's just starting to go a funny colour on the top. If you peel it back a bit, that should break off. There we go. Relatively easy. Nice corn on the cob. So these are the Brussels sprouts, which are doing really, really well. And who knew, at the very top there's like a cabbage type head forming. Apparently that's the Brussels top. I'm going to need to treat this because it's got some sort of, it's definitely got white fly, but it's got something else going on, as you can see here. So I'm going to have to treat this as much as I don't want to do it, because I want to save the crop. And you'll see here there's some lovely sunflower seeds we can get out for next year. There we go, so that's the giant variety. And then there's some more ones here that we're going to bag up, put them somewhere dry for the winter. So we've come back off holiday and I reckon some of these apples are going to be ready. We asked the question on Facebook. There's a couple of allotment groups that I'm a member of as to what variety these apples are. A couple of people said Braeburns, but I think the general consensus is they are Spartan apples. And what you do with these, you know when they're ready. If you give them a couple of turns and they come straight off, that's how you know they're ready. Otherwise just leave them on and then make sure you give them a good wipe just to bring up the shine. So let's have a look, see whether we can get a couple of off. Oh, there we go, that's one.